Stand by for action.
Good afternoon everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Friday the 19th of April and it's a lovely, lovely sunny afternoon. It's about 5 o'clock, absolutely gorgeous. Sun's out, bum's out. This is my viewage now. Over there you got the Black Mountains, Hay Bluff there, Hay on Wye. That's where I was the other day on the C90 doing the American Werewolf in London tour. You got Sugarloaf, the Skirrid, Abergavenny over there. You got Little Paddy there. Right then, so what's the point of this video? No bike, no motorcycle, no mountain bicycle. It's just a little chat after my 4-day birthday ride. Just a few things, you know, we'll unpack the ride. Things I would do differently or modify. You know, that kind of thing. So the first one is the bloody weather. I was very lucky with the weather. I was actually expecting rain on every single day. Thankfully it didn't come apart from day 3, which, you know, that wasn't very much. But yeah, if I plan an adventure again and we have the rain prior to the adventure we've had, depending on where I'm going, I'll probably postpone it because that was a bloody nightmare. Absolute bloody nightmare. Made it nice and interesting, don't get me wrong, if you've seen the videos. But yeah, it's a bit of a bloody ball ache. So, unless I'm riding down in Wiltshire, around Marlborough, where it's all clay and hard, then I wouldn't alter that one because that's bloody ace around there. So, that's one thing to consider, the ground conditions. Next one. Snacks. I took too many bloody snacks. I had like 3 or 4 like nutty bars, chocolatey bars for each day. I took 5 of those, 1 for each day, a spare, plus I had bits and bobs in my pouch for the rookie. I hardly bloody ate them. I broke most of them back, so don't need to take too many snacks. Oh bless him, he's having a lovely time. He hasn't been out for a while because I've been stuck in working. Proper ratter. Not. Nice old dead tree there in the middle of the field. Very nice. Look at this, look. No bog, it's solid. We'll be whinging that it's too bloody dry soon. Right, so the next one is going to be my kit, my standard kit, which I take on the rides. I mean, it hasn't changed much since I did my very first Trans-Cambrian in 2018. And Phil Lloyd, if you're watching this, I might sound like a feckin' weight weenie, which I'm not. But I just need to reassess what I take, because there's quite a bit of kit in there. I know, well, first off, I do pack for the minimum, the bare minimum. But there are little bits and bobs in there, and I think, I've never used it. Am I going to use it? So I'll take all the bits and bobs which I've never used and probably never will use. I'll take those out. It's going to be marginal weight savings, and again, I'm not a weight weenie, no way, but it's just eases the pressure on the rucksack with the zips and stuff, because it is quite full once you get all the kit in. So I'll have another look at it and think, do I need it, have I used it, yes, no, and then get rid of it. So that's that. Ooh, arse, pardon me. Right, the next one is the rookie. Look, there's me. Hey, hello, old man. Yeah, the next one is the rookie itself. Nothing wrong with the rookie. It's just that if you do these rides, make sure you put extra padding on the straps of your rookie. Now, I use old underlay, really good, but the kit which is on there at the moment, I've had it for a few rides and it's kind of lost its sponginess, so I should have checked that before I set off and put fresh on for a bit more padding. So I've redone that now, put a bit of, it's not underlay, it's some other kind of stuff, just to give you that little bit of extra padding. So that's another thing, pre-ride, load up the pack, check the straps. I have got a list of things to talk about. I'll have to check it in a minute. Right, I'm going to do that now. So after the sink in the bog incident, which when you look back, you know, it was a bit concerning because it could have gone one of two ways. Thankfully, I'm still bloody your boy. But yeah, I just need to think, do I need to take anything more safety related? I've now got a tracker app on my phone which Jackie's put on, so she knows where I am, and if I was going to say, if it did go the wrong way on that, when I had that sinkage, no bugger knew where I was. Nobody knew. It was in the middle of nowhere, in a wood, in the middle of bloody Welsh wilderness up North Wales. So yeah, I just need to think, what do I need? Or should I pack something like a distress light or a distress flare or something? Help me! But yeah, that's one thing I need to think about. Just have a look in the event of. But I think from that one, lesson learned on that. So right, what's the next thing? There we go. That's looking down at Hereford. I ain't got my glasses on, so I'm kind of roughly pointed. Hereford Cathedral there. That's looking down towards Abergavenny. There's Skirrid, Sugarloaf. That's Aikenbury Hill, Iron Age Hill Fort, Dindor, Iron Age Hill Fort. Whoops! That's looking over towards the Malverns over there. Got some Jimmy joggers coming up the field there. Lovely! Right, the next one. Breakfasts at the B&Bs. I shall have to refrain from having a full Fat Boys before setting off on the next stage, because it's, you don't half feel it when you have a full Fat Boys and you set off and you're faced with a bloody hill like I did on starting day 3 from Dolgoch, Abergolwyn, and then up that bloody bank. Jesus Christ. So in future I will have to restrain myself and just go light, bit of bacon, some mushrooms or something, or some scrambio eggio, but not the full Fat Boy, because you don't half feel it in your stomach. Right, what's next to unpack? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, I got a stone. I'm throwing it with my left hand. That's no good. Get him! Get him! Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Walking down yonder gnarly downhill section with a little dog. Come on, buddy! Come on! What is it? I'm going to have to throw it in my left hand and I'll get a gender non-specific throw. Oh, that's a bit girly. Right then, the next one. Right, Paddy, you're going to have to wait. Right, so the final one we're going to unpack after the adventure ride. Not so much of an unpack, it's just something to talk about. The bike. My Orbea Wild FS M10 2022. Absolutely cracking bike. And I don't mean like the alloy versions, which are quite literally cracking bikes. No, seriously, yeah, absolutely love that bike. Really, really love it. The only thing I do not like about that bike, and it's not specific to the Orbea Wild FS. It's common across all mountain bicycles, road bicycles, and whatever. It's the chainring, chain, cassette, and derailleur. Because when I set off on day 1 from Knighton and then headed up onto the first section of bog through the farm, my God, I thought, this is it. The drivetrain isn't going to make it. It was just completely clogged up with crap from the word go, from the get-go. And I honestly thought it was going to pack in at the end of day 1. So when it lasted up and all 4 days until I went into the bog and kind of gave up the ghost, and then I realised the day before that the derailleur cage had snapped. I was really panicking. I'm thinking this isn't going to make it, this isn't going to make it, because it was chocker with crap. And all I could think about on that ride from what I realised and from night and onwards was Pinion MGU with a carbon gates drive. Why Rottweild have done that Pinion MGU with a bloody chain is beyond me, but anyway, yeah, with a belt drive, and that's all I could think about. So the bike, wonderful, just a drivetrain, and that's not specific to Orbea, that's common across a lot of bikes. In big gloop, not good. Okay, it was a bit of a one-off situation. It was pretty bad under the cow wire, but yeah, it just got me thinking. So the bike's in the LBS in Eryri, Coombs Cycles. Really like Coombs, nice little tiny little bike shop, really good. They've been really good to me, and yeah, I'll just keep using them. So I'm getting the derailleur changed. They're going to check the free hub because there's a bit of wobble on the cassette. New gear cable, gear setup, and I've ordered a full bearing kit as well, so they're going to do that. I'm walking back up the hill now because the sun's facing me. Yeah, so when I got back, I kind of made a decision. I got my army pension money through, and I thought, oh yeah, I might treat myself here. So I had another look at it. Simplon, really nice bike, that's the one I wanted, and the E12. Love e-bikes in Glasgow, import them. I had a list of questions. I was going to call Love e-bikes in Glasgow. They opened at 10 o'clock, and I was just sat there waiting, biding my time, and I started watching a YouTube video from Pinion just talking about the MGU, just to pass the time. And I looked in the comments after the video, and somebody wrote, it's such a shame that Pinion didn't supply this motor with bikes such as Orbea, Canyon, Mondraker, etc, etc. Pinion replied to that comment and just said, we just partnered with a few partners in 2024, but be patient, wait for 2025. So it's like, ooh, there's me all about to pull the trigger and order a Simplon. I read that comment, so I held back now and wait until next year to see what other brands are using the MGU, and I am going to get one next year. I have made that decision. It'll be my final bike for life. But yeah, after, shut up you bloody animal. But after that ride with all the gloop, chains, sprockets and derailleurs, no, they are so last season. So there you go. Love my Wild. I'm going to use it for the rest of the year and until whenever. I'll wait until Pinion release the good news about who they're going to partner with in 2025 and then make a decision. But it must be able to accept the range extender. That's a must. So that's the breaking news. I am going to go Pinion MGU in 25. Excellent, because I don't need not the stress, but that, you know, the hassle of the gloop in chains and all that malarkey. So with me going MGU in 25, there's going to be a Orbea Wild FS M10 for sale, 2020 version. Bloody lovely bike. You've seen it performing. Never had any issues with it, apart from your running spares, which your running costs, your general running spares, which you expect. It's going to be for sale, pretty much standard. It's got an angled headset in there, giving it a 63.5 degree head angle. It's got a DVO Topaz T3 air shock, which is bloody ace. I'll be taking the mag peds off, so it might come with pedals, it might not, if I buy some cheapy stuff. It's Invisi framed. I have used it, as you can see on the videos, but I do look after the bike. So yeah, if you're interested, give me a shout, and don't forget it's got the range extender kit. It's got a 500 watt hour battery and a 400 watt hour. So yeah, good bike, proper adventure bike. So if you want it, hit me up in some form of message. That's it, I'm gone. So those are the things I would look to change, review, reassess. Only little things, but it just makes life a little bit easier for the next adventure. I'm planning one for 25. Looking forward to that one, and hopefully try and get some more in 24, some 2-dayers. Yeah, you don't have to do a 4-dayer to have a good time. A 2-day, especially round here in Herefordshire, because you've got Wales on your doorstep. From from Knighton, yeah, you can get a cracking adventure over to a 2-day adventure over to Mahuncliffe. So, but I seem to have done that to death a bit, so I need to look for somewhere else. Anyway, it's brill fun. You know, you've got to keep active. Old man of my age. Extreme style traverse, awesome. Yep. And in the past few rides, I've been having a few GoPro 7 issues. It's just been freezing up, turning off, not recording stuff. So I've actually gone and ordered myself a GoPro 12. So I'm just waiting for that to come, and then I'll use the 7 to do my pieces to camera and keep this Canon for work. Yeah, the GoPro will be alright for doing the occasional pieces to camera, but when it's on all the time, it's just been a bit of a TWAT. So looking forward to that coming. It's a little bit bigger than the 7, but hopefully it won't have all the 7 issues. Not that it's a crap camera, it's really good, it's done me well, but it's just starting to get my bits now, because some footage hasn't been recorded, so sorry 7, you have to go. Right, well that's it. My post 4-day Traws Eryri ride unpacking session. If anybody wants any information about the ride or anything else, routes, kit, accommodation where I stay, GPX files, give me a shout. If I can help, I will. So until the next random content, which is going to be tomorrow, I'm going to meet Mark Collingwood, aka Hereford MTB, at the Fod of Dean, do some of the downhilly, twisty, bumpy stuff. Looking forward to that, and that'll be on the Rise, Andy boy, the Rise. And then after that, I've booked next Friday off, and I'm just waiting to confirm because I've had a client cancel. I'm planning a 2-day road trip on the Honda, so I'm just waiting to confirm a few bits. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. If the weather's like this, it's going to be bloody brilliant. So, right, you know the drill. Like, subscribe. Yeah, please subscribe. Support the channel. It really is appreciated. Spread the love, and if you have any comments, you know what to do. I do like a good comment. And until the next random content, in a bit, peeps.